Alright, hello, and this is day number 43 of my accountability to myself. So today my day started kind of early. It was not really early, basically 7:20, which is not really bad, but I wish I woke up a bit earlier. However, on the other hand, I feel really great because again I slept a bit more than 8 hours, like 8 hours 10 minutes I guess, and during the whole day I felt really good. Also, I don't remember, nothing special happened. In the morning I was studying French for 1 hour. After that I went to the gym, and today I had bench press and I did 100 by 3 two sets. Yeah, which is really good, and my right shoulder still hurts a bit, but it's not because of that press. It's because in the end of my training I tried one more harder exercise that normally I don't do, and yeah. So then I returned home, and I don't know why again, like about to no, time didn't disappear. I wanted to say that about 2 hours just disappeared, but I needed to buy a Belgium SIM card because I've been living in Belgium for 3 years and I didn't have one. I was using my Ukrainian one SIM card, and I don't really need Belgium one. I just need for some reasons, not really to use it. So I spent hour and 30 minutes, I guess, to do it because I went to the store. It turned out I need to ID card. I returned home. I took my ID card. I returned to the store. I made a SIM card and I returned home. Then I was studying French for 1 hour 40 minutes. Initially, I was planning to start. I was planning to study for 1 hour more, but it turned out to be 1 hour 40 minutes because I was preparing a speech, and it's not really a speech. I will have just next week French exam, and I need to be able to present myself in French, and I can do this anyway, but I wanted to prepare in a proper way, probably using some new vocabularies that normally I don't use. So it took 1 hour 40 minutes. After that, I was studying English for only 1 hour, but kind of chilling, nothing special, just normally I'm studying just words. I don't really work with text. However, it would be really great to write some text, to work with text, but I don't really do this. I'm just studying, I'm learning new words. And then I was reading a book for 30 minutes usually, and I've already finished 76% of the book, so this month I definitely will be able to finish it completely and to start a new one. And after that, I spent 2 hours 20 minutes on such a self-development, I would say, because this time I dedicated to wrote down my quotes. Like over the past month, I've been reading two kind of books, and normally I always take some notes, but this month I didn't really do this, and I needed to take those notes. So I was just making screenshots while reading the book, and today I returned to them. I wrote them down. I was thinking a bit about them. Then I was studying some psychology even, and all such stuff that I was doing kind of productive and useful. On the other hand, it really like shifts something in my mind. At least it makes my perspective broaden, because I genuinely believe that reading non-fictional books, it's not only my belief, it's an opinion that I heard from almost every successful person. It's something crucial to read such kind of books because it allows you to widen your perspective. yeah, and it's really great to look at things otherwise, to have more space, to have more room in your mind to reflect on some things. And it's, yeah, basically you're gaining some knowledges. So this self-development time period took 2 hours 20 minutes, and after that I allocated 20 minutes to work with some peculiar words, I would say, because such things as, for example, I have hardly any time, or I have little no time, or I have briefly any time. Normally I don't use such phrases like briefly any, hardly any, little no. Sounds a bit weird, but I guess it's pretty good, and how it's called, neutral for English native speakers. I'm not sure about this, but it's unique. It's not unique, it's just a part of English that anyway I have to study, I guess. At least I need to know about this, to be aware about this. So I allocated 20 minutes to study some kind of words that normally I don't study, and I don't see in texts, in texts that I work with, that I study, because indeed information that I work with when I learn something, when I study something, it contains not all the vocabulary that all English encompasses, put it in this way. Yeah, it's like obvious, but anyway, I just mean that I started to allocate additional time to study some words that I also need to know, but I don't know them because some kind of reason. So basically that's all. Also during my self-development, this time, 2 hours 20 minutes, I was really studying some interesting things, especially about I don't know how it's called, like when you have a speech, when you want to have an influence, for example, you need always to have a kill phrase. This phrase must be from 3 to 6 words, and it must be able to translate all of the essence of the opinions that you want to provide with. Because I found an interesting connection. Normally people share and repost quotes that contain 5 words, maybe 10 words, but they never repost articles with 10 pages of information. So even though those 10 pages of information are invaluable compared to that quote, because it encompasses way more information, way more knowledge that you can maybe apply somehow. But people tend to repost quotes because it's easier to comprehend, and it draws your attention instantly. So I mean, it's important if you probably have an idea that you want to express, that you want to share with others, if you want other people to listen to you. First of all, you should have this kill phrase that is gonna draw others' attention. Yeah, that's briefly I shared with one of the things that I kind of learned, but it's really interesting. It's really interesting to learn all kind of stuff. I don't know, I just like it. So I'm going to have my dinner, and without being said, that's all for today, and see you next time.